Hello folks, this is Vagrant and welcome back to Mass Effect 2. We're here on Horizon, which is a human colony in the Terminus systems. The Collectors are here. This is our first real run-in with them since the first episode, basically. And they are freezing the human colonists and taking them with them for some nefarious purpose of which we are still unsure. Ashley's here, although she has also been taken. I've got this particle beam. Yeah, looks like that is a new heavy weapon. Oh, look at it. It actually looks like a collector weapon. Very cool. Alright, alright, alright. Game wants me to give it a go. We'll try that out. Oh, bless him. He actually tried to survive. He numpty. I wonder if there'll be combat here. Oh.
I am assuming direct control.
Uh-oh.
This is true power.
Harbinger. Right. Okay, tell you what. This will be the time.
The forces of the universe bend to me.
Oh, bloody no. I'm dying. Jesus Christ. Oh boy. Alright, where's my shotty? Hi. Oh, hello.
Killed that one.
Did I kill Harbinger? I guess so. Oh no, there's another one. It would happen to be the one I just jumped on. Yeah, this is... Oh, messy. Jesus!
You will know pain, Shepherd.
I don't want to know pain. I don't want to know pain, Shepherd. I'm gonna jump past it.
If I must tear you apart, Shepherd, I
Right, Morden. Incinerate.
Killed that one.
This hurts you.
Bloody Nora. Whew, right, so that is one of the unique mechanics of the Collectors, in that Harbinger, or the Collector General, whatever he's called, can take over one of the troops, turn it into Harbinger, and Harbinger is of course much stronger and is spooky, basically, to sum the situation up. He's bloody spooky. Now, it's weird, because to some extent it makes sense to leave Harbinger for last, because they can always spawn more of them, right? Harbinger is just a replacement for any normal enemy, so if you keep killing Harbinger and then going back to normal enemies, the time for Harbinger to take over another normal enemy increases. But he also hits like an absolute goddamn truck. Fortunately, it's mainly armor rather than health, which does help quite a lot with my current setup. With the fire is very good against armor in particular. I'm very counter armor right now, so pretty handy. I can't believe I still have not started Mass Effect 2 on the channel, by the way. It's still Mass Effect 1. I think there's 2 episodes left. Hilarious. Life is... No idea where I'm going with this. Anyways. Somebody's watching us.
Company. Get out here. Now.
It's Danny Trejo.
You're human. What are you doing out here? You lead them right here.
It's not Danny Trejo. It looks lovely. Just for a brief second, okay?
You had to hear them trying to get in. Seems like it's hard to hide from the Collectors.
Those things are collectors? You mean they're real? I thought they were just made up, you know, propaganda to keep us in Alliance space. No, they got Lilith. I saw her go down. Sten, too. They got damn near everybody.
What's your name? What do you do here?
Name's Delan, mechanic. I came down to check on the main grid after we lost our comm signals. And I heard screaming. I looked outside and there were swarms of bugs. Everyone they touched just froze. I sealed the doors. Damn it, it's the Alliance's fault. They stationed that Chief Williams here and built those defense towers. It made us a target.
Tell me more about this Alliance rep.
Chief Williams? Heard she was some kind of hero or something. Didn't mean nothing to me, though. Would rather she just stayed back in council space.
Any idea what she was doing on Horizon?
Supposed to be helping us get the defense towers up and running. I got the feeling she was here for something else. Spying on us, maybe.
Tell me about the colony defense towers.
A gift from the Alliance. High-powered Guardian lasers. Supposed to keep hostile ships from landing near the colony. Had to build a massive underground generator just to give it enough juice. Only we couldn't get the targeting systems online. So the Alliance gave us a giant gun that couldn't shoot straight. Stupid sons of bitches.
Why do you think this is the Alliance's fault?
We're just a small colony. Nobody bothered us before we started building those damn defense towers and drew attention to ourselves. I left council space to get away from the Alliance. Nothing good ever comes from getting mixed up with them.
The Collectors are targeting remote colonies. The Alliance was trying to help.
I don't need their help. Too many strings attached. That rep said she was just here to get the towers online, but mark my words, there's more to it.
If you have defenses, we can use them against the Collector ship.
You'd need to calibrate the targeting system first. It's never worked right.
Shouldn't be hard to figure out. Just need the location.
Head for the main transmitter on the other side of the colony. Pretty hard to miss. The targeting controls are at the base.
It's probably just better if you stay out of the way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'll let you out, but I'm locking the door behind you. I'm not taking any chances. Good luck. I think you're gonna need it.
Cheers, buddy. Right then. Going that way. That's where we came in. There we go. I knew there'd be something here. Get my platinum on. I wonder if this is the weapon I want. Actually, you know what we should do? There's clearly like a little achievement to kill with multiple big old weapons, so I guess we should try it. What did we use at the start? A grenade launcher, right? Black Star. Okay, let's try the... I like the arc projector. As far as I remember, it's been a long time, I do remember the arc projector being pretty cool. It fires like a beam of lightning or something. Lovely. It is very Starship Troopers. Nobody needs as many tractors. Huh, okay. Okay, this... Oh no, I was hoping to get my little...
Do the trick.
Alright, cool.
We are Harbinger.
Oh, goddammit, Harbinger.
Assume direct control.
See, does it make sense to kill him? Oh no.
Can't target them!
Oh, dog.
Leave the dead where they fall.
My boys are actually... Honestly, my squad is kicking ass without me. I did not touch that Harbinger at all, and they just shredded him. I just didn't expect it on such hard difficulty. Scion. Whoa, no, I've made a mistake!
I've lost shields.
Oh my god, it's a terrifying Geth monster. Oh, it's spooky. Oh, it's spooky. Look at it. Look at it. Look at... Sorry. Right, I want to check the codex on that one. Oh my god. I'm in trouble here. Okay, never mind. But they're cool. There's so much text, and if you wanted to sit down and read it all, you could probably have a pretty good time doing so. It is not appropriate for a YouTube video, you know? Unfortunately. Maybe I'll start reading stuff, but I'd say I'd start reading it between videos, but now I'm like so far gone that it's just so much to catch up on. It's like a short story. Like, a lot more than that, probably. They are very cool, though. They're pure armor, which again means I'm fairly well equipped to take them down.
We can use this.
More biotic damage. This is why you got to explore, probably. I mean, they're upgrades. They're actual permanent upgrades, you know. That's... Even if it is biotic damage, which is not high on my list to say the least, that's still immensely valuable. Just gotta do my little wonders. Never know what you'll see, folks. Never know what you'll see. There's gotta be something up here, right? Meh, meh. There we go. Ah. Cool. Were you just floating? I'm pretty sure you... Oh no, it's one of the... I thought it was like someone's guns floating in the ceiling. I think it was one of those little swarmy boys. Which, admittedly, fair play to Morden, they have not been a problem so far. Okay, I think this is the... Yeah, okay. Circle, chicken foot, dreidel, gap, circle. Circle? Circle. Dreidel, no wait, gap, dreidel, chicken foot, gap. There we go. Don't think I failed one of those yet. I have failed one of the text ones. Just one, but I have failed. Boys, get into cover.
Getting out of fire.
Here, enjoy. Taking cover.
I just told Morden to blow that thing up by accident. For days. Yeah,
Incineration tech.
Huh, I actually thought that was going to do a lot more damage. Oh my god, they actually have a gun as well.
Taking fire.
Whoopsie daisy. I'm super gonna die here. Actually, I should be okay. Oh no, the husk exploded. Okay, I got shredded. That was just stupid positioning. There's a thing, a complacency. There's an actual research thing about it. It's an actual recorded phenomenon. It's called the complacency something. I honestly don't remember the title off the top of my head. But it says that after 15 minutes of a fairly repetitive task, you know, playing a video game, you start to become more and more complacent, depending on the difficulty of the task.
Enemies inbound.
So even something that is objectively pretty easy, that fight right there really wasn't that big a deal. Oh my god, they just both died. What is going on? I got complacent and I died. Simple as that. I might die again. This is not as easy as I thought it was. They are absolutely doing so much damage. Morden! Morden! You're okay, buddy. You're okay.
Can't get a lock.
Pretty sure I can.
Flammable or inflammable. Which doesn't matter.
Oh my god! Get out! I have to keep popping charge just to reload my bloody shield. Maybe not the best tactic, but it worked. Bloody Nora. I'll tell you what. Considering husks were never more than a minor nuisance in the first game, because we did see them later on in the game. It wasn't just on Eden Prime as Shephard remarked, but it was literally later on as well. We saw them on various planets. Anywhere there was a Geth, there was always a chance of the husks appearing. They've managed to make them a lot more dangerous. Actually, I have to use medkits. My boys, they disappeared instantly at the start of that fight. There it is. A little bit of purple, little bit of purple. White and then orange. White and then orange, white and then orange, white and then orange. There we go. And a big load of green. Lovely stuff.
Normandy, do you copy?
Joker here. Signal's weak, Commander, but we got you.
Edie, can you get the colony's defense towers online?
Errors in the calibration software are easily rectified, but it will take time to bring the towers to full power. I recommend a defensive posture. I will not be able to mask the increased generator output.
Collectors will respond with force to stop it.
Got any other helpful tips?
Just one. Enemy reinforcements are closing in. I suggest you ready weapons.
Alrighty.
You will not stop me.
Yeah, you say that.
You know Vagrant, Shephard.
Oh, this was a mistake. This was a terrible mistake.
Trouble ahead.
I thought I was in more
My shields are
protection
down.
than I was. If that makes sense. Morden! You're okay, buddy. Whoa!
Just a minute ahead.
Saves and attempting emergency power-up. Please hold a defense tower.
I'm trying. Whoa! I love the range on this thing. Good job, lads. Doing alright so far, doing alright. Hold the point, hold the line, as Captain
Doubtful
Kirihei
enemy
would
has
say.
withdrawn. Reinforcements likely. Should burn through any armor.
Sequential power-up initiated. Begin anti-ship batteries at 40%.
So it's not the great idea it seemed initially.
Assuming control of this form.
Hey guys, look, Harbinger's back.
Is necessary.
Okay. Oh.
Your form is fragile.
Eh.
Forces of the universe bend.
I sort of used it.
If I must tear you apart, Shepherd, I will.
But you mustn't. Nobody said you have to do that, okay? It's your own choice. Trying to put the blame on other people. Typical Harbinger. I'm gonna die. That was a terrible play right there. Come on, come on, come on. Oh.
Can't reach the target.
There were some slight problems with charge in that it pushes everyone away. You can't instantly shotgun them because they just fly away.
Doubtful that enemy has withdrawn. Reinforcements likely.
That's alright. It's probably the second wave. Probably one more wave to go. What is that? It's a large, terrifying Geth robot. It's absolutely
Maybe we
freaking
need that
terrifying.
system online.
A new collector template. Not sure what it is. Try to keep your distance.
Praetorian.
Here, enjoy.
My attack did nothing.
Guardian anti-ship batteries at 100%. I have control.
Leave me alone!
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Morden, this is the time.
Should burn nicely.
It's recharging its bloody barrier so much. Ah! Whoa! What was that? Absolutely annihilated me. I was going alright till then. I was wrong. That was a bit of a disaster. I'm going to assume that's where the cutscene comes in. You're safe.
Watch for heavy weapons.
Yeah, cool.
Should do the trick.
I'm going to use the, this.
Ineffective attack.
Anti-ship batteries
Recommend
at
something
100%.
else.
I have control.
This is your time, Morden.
Wish I was standing downwind.
Firing anti-ship batteries at collector vessel.
Morden, go.
Deploying. deploying incineration tech. Target was immune. Problematic.
Take him down! Take it down! There we go. Get out of here, you damn dirty bug-like creatures. Damn dirty apes doesn't really work, does it?
No! Don't let him get away!
There's nothing we can do. They're gone.
Half the colony's in there. They took Egan and Sam and Lilith. Do something!
I didn't want it to end this way. I did what I could.
No reason for regret, Shephard. Nobody else could do better.
Shephard. Wait. I know that name. Sure, I remember you. You're some type of big Alliance hero.
Commander Shephard, Captain of the Normandy, the first human Spectre, savior of the Citadel. You're in the presence of a god, Delan, back from the dead.
All the good people we lost and you get left behind. Figures. Screw this. I'm done with you Alliance types.
I thought you were dead, Commander. We all did.
It's playing the music from Mass Effect 1. It's actually really nice.
It's been too long, Ash. How have you been?
That's it? You show up after 2 years and act like nothing's happened? I would have followed you anywhere, Commander. I thought you were gone. You were more than our commander. Why didn't you try to contact me? Why didn't you let me know you were alive?
I was out for 2 years. You've moved on with your career and your life. Why reopen old wounds?
I moved on. But here you are, pulling me back in. And now we've got reports about you and Cerberus.
Reports? You already knew?
Alliance intel said Cerberus could be behind our missing colonies. We got a tip that this one could be the next to get hit. I went to Anderson, but he wouldn't talk. But there were rumors that you weren't dead. Worse, that you were working for the enemy.
Our colonies are disappearing. The Alliance turned its back on them. Cerberus is the only group willing to do something about it.
Bullshit. I know what Cerberus is like. They talk about putting humans first, but at what cost? I wanted to believe that you were alive. I just never expected anything like this. You've turned your back on everything we stood for.
Ash, you know me. You know I'd only do this for the right reason. You saw it yourself. The Collectors are targeting human colonies, and they're working with the Reapers.
I'd like to believe you, Shephard, but I don't trust Cerberus. And it worries me that you do. What did they do to you? What if they're behind it? What if they're the ones working with the Collectors?
Too hung up on Cerberus, ignoring the real threat.
You're letting how you feel about their history get in the way of the facts.
Or maybe you feel like you owe Cerberus because they saved you. Maybe it's you. Doesn't matter. I still know where my loyalties lie. I'm an Alliance soldier. It's in my blood. I'm reporting back to the Citadel. I'll let them decide if they believe your story.
I could use someone like you in my crew, Ash. It'll be just like old times.
No, it won't. I'm no fan of aliens, but Cerberus has a history of being extremist. I'll never work for a group like that. So long, Commander. Good luck.
Damn. That was
Joker, send the shuttle to pick us up. I've had enough of this colony.
heavy. Cerberus are dodgy. They did some evil, evil things. I can't really choose not to work with them though. The game's kind of making me do it. New heavy weapon. We got biotech damage. We got heavy skin weave, which is obviously awesome. Some more creds and some platinum, and that's it. Become the ultimate badass. Alright, game. Right, well, we didn't get a chance to talk to everyone after the last mission, so at least we got to do that now. Samara and that lot. And that was a big mission, so I imagine that'll open up conversations.
Shephard, good work on Horizon. Hopefully the Collectors will think twice before attacking another colony.
It's not a victory. We interrupted the Collectors, but they still abducted half the colony.
That's better than an entire colony, and more than we've accomplished since the abductions began. The Collectors will be more careful now, but I think we can find another way to lure them in.
We have to make sure they don't abduct anyone else.
I want the Collectors stopped for that very reason. That's why we're doing this, Shephard. I'm devoting all resources to finding a way through the Omega-4 relay. We have to hit them where they live. Your team will need to be strong, as will their resolve. There's no looking back. The same goes for you. Can I assume you've put your past relationships behind you?
None of your damn business.
If it affects the mission, better you should leave it behind. Shephard, once you find a way through the Omega-4 relay to the Collector homeworld, there's no guarantee you'll return. To have any hope of surviving, you and your entire team must be fully committed to this.
Let me worry about them. You just find us a way to the Collector homeworld.
I just want to be upfront about your odds. You'll need everyone at their best. And be careful, Shephard. The Collectors will be watching you.
Just in case the game... Oh, Jacob looks angry. Jacob always looks angry.
I guess we're really gonna do it. Hit the Omega-4 relay. Take the fight to the Collectors in person. Looking forward to the action. After seeing what those bastards did on Horizon, though, makes you think.
They're powerful. But we've got a few tricks for them. If anyone can stop them, we can.
No argument there, Commander. Horizon just made it hit home. What we're doing, what we're up against. Gonna go take care of a little unfinished business. I imagine everyone else is, too. Getting some closure, you know?
What's it saying? Oh, yeah. Just in case you were unaware that loyalty was going to be important, the game just hammers it right home once more. This is actually interesting. So if we go into our journal, so we have dossier for Tali. Tali's back. We have Leia the Shadow Broker, which is actually a DLC. We have a loyalty mission for Miranda and for Jacob. And don't need anything there. That's those two and all this kind of stuff here. Now, I did a little research into Mass Effect 2's mission structure out of sheer curiosity. Interestingly enough, Thane, Samara, all of those, as far as I'm aware, were not meant to be available until after that mission just then. Horizon is basically the end of Act 1. We're now into Act 2 of the 3-act story, and although I don't think we're a third of the way through. But that mission was not meant to be available until afterwards, as far as I could tell. So I was a little confused why I was able to get Samara and Thane and that lot. Like, Ilium should only be opening up to us now, but it opened up much earlier. I thought that was interesting. Right, it is definitely time to talk to everyone, but we're going to check on our upgrades first. Let's grab that. I just grab everything, I think, really. Oh, biotic duration. Plus 20% biotic power duration. Cool, why not? That's much better. There we go. 20% faster biotic cooldowns. That is a huge one for me. But we do need another biotic damage upgrade first. This can't be that bad. But that, yeah, 20% cooldown on charge, that'd be amazing. The more I can charge, the better we'll be, basically. There we go. Heavy bone weed. Oh, amazing. So we take 50% less damage from melee attacks. I cannot remember the last time I got meleeed, but there we go. It's an option. And then next time we get, melee attack more powerful. Now that is a good one. We do need another heavy skin weave, but we can go get one of those. Oh, okay. So we can redo our tech tree thing. Cool. Right, so let's go talk to everyone. Modern.
Shephard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Not at the moment.
Well.
I think I've unlocked collector interest in humans. Wait, no. Only one heart. Krogan have 2. Scratch that. Anything else?
Never mind.
I'll let you work.
I'll
Thought
be here if you need me.
there would be new conversation options after that, but shows what I know.
Jacob, you'll help me.
Commander,
Sorry, I'm a little unfocused. Personal matter. It won't affect my duties.
Always have time for my crew. What is it?
As I said, it's a personal matter. I don't want to waste our time if it turns out to be a goose chase. But... well, I got pinged by a ghost the other night. Family.
I'm listening.
My private log got an update about the Hugo Gernsback, the ship my father served on. It sent an SOS last week, reporting a crash and requesting a rescue. Shephard, that ship went missing 10 years ago. I hadn't talked to my father for 3 years before that. I've buried everything but a body. I'm not convinced it isn't just some automated distress signal ticking over. It's been too long.
I'd think you'd be more excited that your father might be alive.
He wasn't around enough for me to have bad memories. It's an old, well-healed wound. But if he's actually alive and needs help, I also want to note that it's not normal procedure for distress calls to be routed to the Normandy. This was passed to my personal log through Cerberus filters.
Any signs that this is a Cerberus front? Who passed this to you?
I doubt the elusive man would let a direct operations stake hold this long. If there's a link, it's probably just about money. Cerberus needs diverse holdings to fund projects like, well, you. And whoever sent this my way covered their tracks. Someone could be fishing for favors, or thought it would get under my skin. Who knows with that bunch?
You didn't get along with your father?
He made no apologies, I'll give him that. You make a mistake, you own up to it, even if you keep making it. Whatever problems we had were a lifetime ago. I've had 10 years to get to where I am, and as far as I know, he's still a ghost.
Tell me about the Hugo Gernsback and what it was doing.
Privately held frigate. I looked over the mission brief when it disappeared. Nothing stood out. Typical research and grab operation. Find an uncharted planet, stake a claim, and establish as large a presence as you can as fast as possible to shut out competitors.
I think we can spare the time. Pass the coordinates to Joker.
I appreciate that, Commander. I don't expect more than dusty old bones, but it'll be good to close the record.
Okay, cool. We have another loyalty mission. I think we're going to gather the crew together before we do the loyalty missions. I think that makes... does that make more sense? I don't know, actually. Let me think about that. I'll have to consider that. So every crew member gets a loyalty mission, and there's a lot of crew members. Hey, Kelly.
I saw the reports on Horizon, Commander. What you did was amazing. The report mentioned that Ashley Williams was there. How did that go?
It was good to see her.
That's good to hear. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked.
Okay, everybody had this.
I feel encouraged.
Don't worry.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close
might
my
do
eyes.
more than
Now,
catch you.
anything else you'd like to talk about?
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
Maybe we will.
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal. Operative Lawson would like to see you at her station on the crew deck. Anything else, Commander?
So that's Miranda wanting to talk to us about her mission as well, so we'll go
Commander,
do that.
you've received a new
I know, Kelly.
terminal.
Okay. Detective Anaya. Greetings, Commander. I'm not completely sure this will get to you, but thanks again for helping me deal with Samara. The Eclipse mercs have gotten real quiet, and spirits have backed off. Very cool. From Jert. Leah Sony gave me your contact information. One of cleaning crew in the Dantius Towers. You helped me get out there. According to Sony, you also found Fane. Oh, okay, this would be one of the Solarians. He's going to buy some nice clothes. Can you help? Commander, the Alliance soldier here gave me this contact information. Hope this reaches you. Said you was trying to stop those collectors. They took my son and brother. Have you found them? Do you know where they have gone? I know you're looking, but so many people have just gone. Every family lost someone. The children are the worst. Empty desks at the schools. Winter clothes that never got worn. The Alliance isn't doing anything. The Council isn't doing anything. Find your people. Do something. Overlord. So these are 2 DLC packs right here. One of the cells just went off the grid without explanation. Project Overlord has been experimenting with highly volatile technology. I need you to investigate. Their work is extremely compartmentalized, enough that I can't divulge operational details over this channel. You'll find them on the planet 8 Typhon system in the Phoenix Massing cluster. Please you care in this matter. Okay. We're aware that your old friend Liana Tassoni has been hunting for the Shadow Broker for several years. We wouldn't mind helping with that hunt, given the Broker's past work for the Collectors. We recently uncovered some information that might give Liara a lead on where to find the Shadow Broker's base of operations, but unfortunately she doesn't have much faith in Cerberus intel. If you'd visit Ilium and pass it on to her as a gesture of goodwill, we'd appreciate it. Lots to do still, lots to do. We're going to nip upstairs, I have to feed the fish. Plus, more importantly, we have new fish, and I want to see them. I'm a little worried that my fish are going to be dead. My fish are dead. Oh! How often do I have to feed them? Now, these are the new fish we got in Ilium, but my fish I bought back on, was it Omega we bought those fish? I can't remember, but my Omega fish are dead, I don't know why. There's my hamster. It's called Rudiger. There's our ship collection. Not bad, actually. We've only got, what, one to go, by the looks of it? Pretty cool. Right, down to the crew quarters where it seems like everyone has gathered, basically. Which makes sense. Crew quarters. This is where the crew are. In a shocking twist. Anyways, yeah. So the game is very much suggesting that, well, if you don't do the loyalty missions, maybe some people will die. And it's very much the case. Everyone can die in this game. Everybody can die in this game, including Shephard. It's nuts. There are no guarantees in Mass Effect 2.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact. It was an honor for our family.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us, some of us, from extinction. We owe them our lives. That is the Compact.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore. You're freelance. What changed?
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention to what my body was asked to do, but then... Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes. Perhaps we can discuss it later. I've wasted too much of your time.
Huh. Good talking to you, Thane, you big ol' weirdo. Gonna check in with my...
Another colony's gone missing.
Ferris Fields, I heard. That's not far from New Canton. Did your family get back?
Oh, this is a new room. Samara's room. Hey, Samara, how you doing? Just sitting there, glowing away, as people are wont to do, I guess.
Shephard.
Samara.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the Collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
It's a fair point.
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
Fair enough.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shephard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
Oh, there's a typo there. Oh, out goals. Out goals. What are you on about?
I should get back to work.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
Always a pleasure, Samara. Always a pleasure. Go check in on Kasumi.
Hey, Shephard.
Hey, Kasumi.
Joker and Edie are like an old married couple. I keep expecting to walk in on them bickering about the temperature in the cockpit. Edie has a wicked sense of humor. Or I should say, a really funny lack of one. Sometimes she seems like a person. But when it comes down to it, I can't get past her being a computer. This one security guy keeps staring at me. I think his name is Bert. I'm used to being watched by security, but they're usually staring at my eyes or watching my hands. I might have to start cloaking through the CIC from now on. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
She says that in such a bizarre way. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about. Right, we'll check in, see if Chakras has anything new, but I doubt it. We'll check in with Garrus. We'll check in with Miranda. Oh.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Good talk, Chakras. Good talk. I think we may have expended our conversational abilities.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah.
Shephard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you
I already had this.
Don't worry.
Talk to you later.
I'll be here if you need me.
I have to check just in case, but it's definitely... It doesn't seem to be the case that most people want to really talk to me until their loyalty mission comes up, I guess. After you recruit them the first time, maybe the second time. Morden we talked to twice. Anyways, Miranda, we have a mission for you, don't we?
Shephard, I find myself in the unpleasant position of asking for your help. I don't like discussing personal matters, but this is important.
Miranda, you're one of my crew. Tell me what's on your mind.
You remember what I told you about Father? Building a dynasty? There was another reason I went to Cerberus for protection. I have a sister, a twin, and he's still hunting her. Cerberus has kept her safe, until now. She's living a normal life on Ilium, safe and hidden from my father.
So you think your father's tracked her down?
Precisely, Commander. My sources indicate he knows that she's on Ilium. I've tried to keep her hidden without impacting her life, but I'm out of options. He's too close. I need to relocate my sister's family before it's too late.
What do you need me to do?
My father is extremely persistent. I'd like to go to Ilium when Cerberus is moving the family to make sure none of his agents get too close. My contact's name is Lantea. She'll be waiting for us in the lounge near the Nurse Astra docking bay.
Such an unnecessary shot in so many ways. Absolutely unnecessary. We're just going to zoom right in up there, aren't we? Right, so. Forget about talking to Zaid. I don't like Zaid. I'm sorry, I just don't. I need to stretch. So. Sorry. So. We have multiple... We've got 4 loyalty missions to do. We can go get Tarly, which is pretty cool. I'm tempted to go and do Miranda's on Ilium just because it's on Ilium and I want to go to Ilium anyway. Basically, to try and get the thing. But it's hardly hard to travel. What I'm thinking about is maybe we want to pick up everybody first. There's not really any reason to, though, is there? Then again, if we're going to do loyalty missions, we should do the people we use first, which would be Thane and Morden, and we don't have either of those. I think we're just going to keep picking people up. I think we're going to get the full crew, and then we'll do all the loyalty missions. That makes more sense, right? You get the gang together before you focus on Harmony, because what if it breaks down after that, you know? So, we're going to go to Haestrom. I also need some, I need to do some... You know what I mean? Ah, we're not even at Ilium anyway, so yeah, never mind. This is totally fine now. We're going to do a little bit of scanning whilst we're here. Because I do actually quite badly need some materials. And you can see now it's speedy. That's rubbish.
Probe launched.
So we'll do this, and we'll go fly to Ilium, and that'll be a good place to start off the next video. So
Probe away.
we're mainly going to be doing scanning now. We'll probably try to avoid doing anything important, so if you completely want to avoid the scanning and my ranting for the next 10 minutes or so, then you can probably just cut off now. Up to you. Depends how exciting you find the scanning. It's funny, I was reading up on the game, and there's general stuff about Mass Effect in general, because there is another game supposedly in development, probably a while away though. Ooh, nice. And they said during the development of Mass Effect 3, so they actually cut out, actually no, there's no vehicle sections, the Mako got entirely cut, it actually got cut from Mass Effect 3 as well. They were meant to be doing a vehicle section, but there aren't any. But one of the things they also said was, I know that nobody liked, this is what like the head producer said. She said, it was like, I know that nobody liked the scanning in Mass Effect 2, so they do away with it in Mass Effect 3. They do have a replacement system, just like a search and rescue thing, I can't quite remember how it works. But they did acknowledge, oh, depleted, that it isn't the most popular system that they've ever come up with. I don't mind it, like I'm happy to sit here and do it every now and again, but I accept that it's probably not great for YouTube videos. It isn't necessarily evil though. This is poor. Do I even want to do this one? I'll grab a bit of Element Zero, yeah. This is what I mean by certain planets are really good for Element Zero, and Element Zero is quite rare, so it's worth grabbing when you get the chance. You could in theory scan each planet until it says depleted, and that would be a pretty okay way of doing it as well. Grab Iridium whilst we can. Not really worried about Platinum and Palladium, but the others, yeah. Yeah, that'll do. Let's check the other. One more planet to go. And maybe we'll scan the ones in the system where the Haystrom is as well. Watchman. That's an interesting name for a planet. To be fair, I guess when there's so many planets... The thing is, we give planets odd names. Like, a lot of discovered planets have very scientific names that kind of don't really make sense to laymen. It's very... There's lots of numbers involved and stuff like that, right? Whereas Earth is Earth. Or Mars is Mars, you know what I mean? And I think A, it's because there's so many of them, but B, because they're not habited, right? They're outside of our solar system, we don't really care about them, blah 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 blah. I think if we were going to colonize and properly explore all these planets in the way that we're doing here, then a lot of them would end up taking on names. Although it is also worth mentioning that, because there's lots of alien species, of course, in Mass Effect in this universe, that a lot of these planets will have been named by other species anyway. Before we even got there, you know?
Launching probe.
There we go. Got an upgrade. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Launching probe.
Hey, satisfying. I'll give it that. It is very satisfying. Right, so we're gonna head away from here via the mass relay. And we're going to... So much here. So much here. Far Rim. I do want to go grab some... I'm just not totally sure that there will be a fuel depot in the Far Rim. So I just want to make sure I'm stocked up on fuel and probes. And then we can go again. To the Far Rim to get Tali. Our beloved Tali, you know, she's going to be back again. Very cool. It's interesting, this is only the Milky Way, which is one of so many clusters. If you think about it in that way, there might just be this huge expanse of trillions of different Mass Effect species out there. It's no wonder they can easily, you know, expand the game if they want to. In the world. And yeah, we always place a human. I want to place a Hanar. I'm not buying the next game unless I can place a Hanar. Them's the rules. Someone tell BioWare. I'm sure they'll be gutted.
Probe away. Launching probe.
I actually know what I'm saving up for. At this point. If anything. I just know that we need materials. In general, because I know when we were on that main page. Ooh, 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 ooh. I've lost it. There it is. There was a lot of things grayed out. And also, like I've said, you know, this marks this area as explored. And what I don't want is to be struggling for materials later on in the game, which admittedly I don't think would really happen. And then have all these planets that look like I've explored them and therefore probed them. And instead that doesn't turn out to be the case. You know, that would be silly. Gotha. This will be... Oh, nice.
Launching probe.
Very nice. Element 0 is what we're looking for. Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my god, yes, I love this planet. Let's go for that one.
Launching probe.
You have to prioritize a little bit, like, you know, which angle you're going to take. This planet is insane. Look at that. Nonsense.
Probe away.
It's amazing. Still rich as well, despite so many materials. When is it going to knock down to moderate?
Probe away.
I wonder how random it is. I wonder if there's a planet out there. Like, I imagine each planet is given a designation, you know, rich, moderate, poor, whatever, from the very start. But is there a planet out there with the most materials? Or are all rich planets the same? Or is it just a number? Like, maybe they're just given a random number between, say, 1 and 1,000, whatever. And that would be like their ranking of material number. And then, depending on your ranking, would determine what the designation is. You wouldn't set a planet to moderate, you'd just give it 550 points, and that would set it to moderate. You know what I mean? Or you give it 400 points, and that would keep them all varied. I wonder what the best planet in the game is. I just want to see one where the graph just bounced completely off the charts. Like, you can't even see the top of it anymore. Come on, it's moderate. Where's the good stuff? What's going on? Game! Oh, there we go. There we go.
Launching probe.
Take whatever. That'll do. Right, so we're going to exit. We're going to go grab our upgrades, and that is where we'll end things, because we're right at the start of a new mission. I don't really want to start Tali's mission. Oh, this is because I need upgrades. Whoopsie daisy. Well, I can get the probe bay, I guess. Wow, that was all worthless. Cool. No, that's worth getting. That's worth getting. It is. It is. Yeah, it's a little bit of a short video, but we've got not that long until the end of the video, and like I said, next big mission, we're going to go try and recruit Tali, then we're going to go try and recruit the Krogan Warlord, and then the Biotic, and that should be our final crew. Sans one, that I'm not going to talk about, but very cool later on in the game. And then we can start doing loyalty missions, we can start doing the DLC, we can do lots and lots of super cool big thumbs up things. So, thank you very much for joining me, my lovely ladies and gentlemen. I will see you lovely folks in that next video where we go get Tali back. Remember, we did try to get her in like the first mission of the game. Unfortunately, she wouldn't join us. Maybe now she will. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.